Guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm just gonna do my makeup routine, kinda. I literally never really changed up my makeup. Like I used to be quite like anti makeup, but I don't really bother anymore. I basically do this anytime I'm doing my makeup if I'm going anywhere. Or if I'm going somewhere but I don't really need a full face, I just do basically the same routine but I just don't put foundation on. So yeah, hope you enjoy. So first I really just need to get my hair out of my face. I wish I did low ponytails. It's just not me. So first I'm actually just going to apply my eyebrows because they're very bit neglected right now. So I'll be back. Okay, that's a little bit better. So I've already moisturised and stuff. I actually don't use primer. I used to have used quite a few. I use Benefit Professional for ages. I've used Smashbox. I've tried the Giorgio Armani one that matches the foundation. And I don't love any of them. I've got such dry skin. I've got a bit of psoriasis here. You can't see it now, but sometimes it's bad. And I've always had really dry skin, and then a few years ago my skin just got so oily when I wear makeup, as well as being dry. I know that's called combination skin, but I've just not found a primer that works for me. Sorry if I offend anyone. Also I think I've got a wee sty here. It's all red. Don't really know what's happening here. But I'm actually going to try something new, which probably isn't smart to do in a video where I'm telling you how I do my makeup, but keep meaning to do it and I've just remembered. So I have this MAC Prep and Prime powder, right? And it says, it's just in the shade Transparent, it says it's a finishing powder. So I use this over my foundation, but it says to use it before your foundation. I know this is a thing, but it kind of scares me because putting I use a stick foundation, so putting that over powder kind of gives me the fear. But today's the day that I'm going to try it. So I'm just going to get a beauty blender. That's just Stereo Techniques one. Gonna put it all in my bare skin. This is what it's for. It's prep and prime, so you use it under your foundation, but it doesn't, I don't know, I just don't get it. Yeah, am I squinty? Am I slanted? Am I okay or no? How do people know these things? Okay, so I just put a wee bit on my chin. To be fair, when I feel it, doesn't really feel like I've got anything on my skin at all. Here's where I've got the psoriasis and here's where I get the most oily. It's so weird, but okay. See if this goes so wrong, I'm actually gonna have a meltdown. So I'm quite dry here now, so I don't know if that's a good idea to try whilst my skin's a bit dry, but oh well. Right, foundation time. I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation stick. I used to use the liquid, but I quite like the stick now. It's in the shade Golden Honey, medium warm. I actually got this from Pretty Little Thing. That's why they stock everything these days, like makeup brands and perfumes and everything. Right, so I just basically, obviously this matches my neck, not my face. I quite like painting this on, and it looks cool when people do Instagram makeup videos. I feel I usually don't use that much, but I'm putting quite a lot on today because it looks better when there's more on. That's what I'm talking about. Just gonna blend this. Okay, so next is concealer. Also, I know people kind of get offended when people don't do their eyebrows first, but I used to, I feel like because I use a pencil, if I was using a pomade I'd probably do them first maybe, but like then you need to like watch where you're putting your foundation, like who can be bothered with that? Anyway, concealer revolution, best concealer ever. C5, yep, C5. I love this. Also this is like the big one I think, is it? Yeah, you get like these small ones and now they've come out with bigger ones and they're so cheap and they're just so good. This is where I put my concealer and then I just blend it out. See this little bit of skin? No matter what I do, foundation doesn't take to it. Like, I don't know if it's just like a wee dry bit, but like it's been there for like weeks and it just, I don't understand. Next, cream contour. I know this was like a thing and then people like didn't do it and now people are kind of like doing it again. So I cannot live without this. I can't. It was literally, I was in Boots one day and it's this is a Bare Minerals Stroke of Light. So it's a concealer, well it says eye brightener. And it's in the shade Luminous 4, so it's obviously dark, like it's not my shade for concealer. So I use it to contour. Yeah, I use this to, not really contour, just kind of like bronze my face a bit. Just use this little brush. And I've tried to use this in like so many different ways, it doesn't work for me with a sponge. So I use this wee brush and I go, and I go. Look at that. It's amazing. Okay, next. Setting my face, I'm just using that same MAC powder. Just on my T-zone area. Yeah, my skin's so dry. Like really dry. You can't see it, but I can see it when I look up close. So now I'm just going to take this big brush, this is just a Real Techniques blusher one. Make sure there's no blusher on it. And I'm just going to take like a wee tiny bit and then just kind of do that. And I'm just taking this little small brush. These are Zoeva brushes. Zoeva. Don't actually know, but I'm just going to set like my eyelids and underneath my eyes. I hate doing my eyebrows. Like I just really do not enjoy it. And I just really don't like it. So I use a pencil. This is actually a Primark one now. I usually use I've used the Benefit one, NYX, whatever. I've used a Wet n Wild one as well. But I was actually in Amsterdam and I was just like filling in my eyebrows first night and the pencil ran out and I had only done one eyebrow and I was like, oh my god. But I had like a powder that I could use, so it wasn't that much of a disaster, but it really could have been. And then found a Primark, so I managed to get this. It says Brow Sketch, it's just like the PS range and it's in light brown. It's quite warm, I'd say. I feel like my eyebrows are like, they're not dark obviously, but like my roots are dark, but like the rest of my hair is quite blonde, so like my eyebrows are kind of dark-ish, like I fill them in quite dark. So I can kind of get away with it, but usually I wouldn't do them this dark, like this warm, because I feel like my eyebrows are like really cool toned. Anyway, don't have a technique, fill it in. That's about it. I hate doing this, I actually hate it. Both eyebrows are on. Whoa, it's actually quite a good eyebrow day, I'm not gonna lie. They really do just frame your face, don't they? So I just use Hoola, it's actually in this wee Benefit like set. I've got another one as well, but this one's like just so much better. I swear, Hulas do not ever run out. Like, that's the only bronzer I use. Like, I use it every single time I put makeup on, and I've literally had this for like probably a year, and there's still hundreds left. I don't know. So this is a wee spectrum brush. I love these brushes. This is like quite a big angled one, and it just feels so good on your face, and it's so easy. Like, your actual bronze within like 2 seconds. But I feel like, to be more precise, I want to get like the smaller angled one. That's really a pointless story, but yeah, I just bronze the usual places. Okay, done. I'm actually going to put a bit of blusher on today. Quite like blusher recently. I'm just using the same one in this. It is California. Just a wee bit on this brush. Okay, so next is highlighter. If you follow my private Instagram, I rave about this like every day. So I used to use Becca champagne pot, right? Got this little duo. She's stunning. She has definitely been used, right? I used her religiously, and then 2 years ago, was that 2 years ago? Nearly 2 years ago, I went to Barcelona, and they had shops of like loads of like makeup brands that we didn't have like here yet. One of them was Wet n Wild. I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy it. That's when I got the Wet n Wild like liquid foundation, but now I use like the stick one. And then I came across this highlighter, Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. Okay, I was like, okay, give this a try. It is amazing. It's, I can't even explain it. I don't know how they make a highlighter this good for so cheap. I don't know how to do it. So this is like a brand new one, and they last forever. I swear, like the one before this is still not done. I just been it yesterday, and I had it for nearly 2 years, and it wasn't done. And it's like literally under a £5. I know. Everyone needs to get it. Like, you will not be let down. So just using this spectrum brush. Should I say the numbers? A10. This number. This one was C04. In case anyone was wondering. Right. Okay. So just watch. Look at that. An actual real YouTuber, I know. It's honestly, even look at that, like with no light, like look what that does to your cheeks. And like in the mirror, it just looks even better. I cannot recommend it enough. Honestly, it's just amazing. And I feel like it's very similar to Champagne Pop. That's kind of why I was talking about it, because they're like very similar, like the colours and stuff are like the exact same. And I feel like they just look the same. Like, if someone was to do one in this shake, one in this shake, I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, do I even need to say anything? Honestly, I feel like it's really not talked about, this highlighter. Like, I've not really seen it anywhere, and I'm like, I don't know why. It's unbelievable. So I'm just using this little small razor brush and a little bit of this, and I'm just gonna, you'll be able to see it better on this side. Makes me so happy. Just gonna do my inner corners as well. Beautiful. So yeah, this is the makeup I would do if I was like going out for like food, or like if I would just ever want to like look nice. And then if I was like going out, if it was like a special occasion, I'd literally just put lashes on and maybe a wee tiny bit of eyeshadow, but that's just if you're very lucky. So mascara time. I really have a love-hate relationship with mascara. Like I'll get one and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing, and then I use it again and I'm like, this is terrible. Probably doesn't help that I picked my eyelash extensions out and I didn't have any eyelashes, so they're kind of not consistent. They're not very even, my eyelashes, at the moment. Well, to be fair, they're a bit better. But yeah, just using this eyelash curler. I actually have a rose gold one and it broke. Like this, the wee bit came off it. So sorry to see this like silver, so you were like awkward. I swear I just couldn't put mascara on if my eyelashes weren't curled. Like, that actually makes the biggest difference. Look at that. I don't need mascara. Kind of different, I'll do. So I'm just using Roller Lash. And I feel like mascara wise, this is my consistent mascara. I feel like it always, well, to be fair, I feel like most of the time I like it. I also used this like Smashbox one, which it was really good, and then it started like making my eyelashes clumpy, but I don't know if that was because I kind of didn't have any eyelashes. Of course, Lash Sensational, but I have the waterproof one, so it's like really hard to get off, so that's kind of the only reason I don't use that. Recently, sorry, this mirror's going to be in it. But recently I've been using this and I've been like, oh my god, I love it. Like I've been doing like 2 layers. Like usually I just put it on and then like leave it, but then I like put more on, and I was like, okay, now I get why people do that. So yeah. So this is the one eye done with one coat, and then I'm gonna do an eye, and then I'm gonna do another coat. Like look at that. It's amazing. It's just amazing. This is 2 coats on this eye and 1 coat on that eye. You can definitely see the difference. This eye is just so much like blacker and like thicker. Oh my god, I can't believe I ever done 1 coat. So mascara is finished. Ugh. Last but not least, lips. I'm using this Stay Matte. So that's Rimmel, isn't it? Rimmel Stay Matte. Just doesn't seem to say, but it's just, I'm pretty sure it's Rimmel. Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's like the powder. It's Rimmel. I'm using this Rimmel liquid lipstick in the shade Mocha, 720 Mocha. And I overline my lips as much as I can get away with. I don't actually use lip liner. I had one, but I can't really bother sharpening it. So yeah, this does the job for me. That shall do. My lips are like so uneven, so I really need to try fix that with liquid lipstick. And then I'm such a gloss person. Like I feel like this actually looks quite nice to be fair, like without a gloss, but I don't think I could leave my house without anything on my lips. Like I just need them to be glossy at all times. Best thing on the planet, Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. It is the most amazing thing ever. I really like this nude though. Anyway. Oh my god. Like, she is just amazing. This lipstick colour. Okay. So this is my makeup. thank you for watching. You can give it a wee like and a wee comment if you want, and give me a wee subscribe, I would really appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video. You can go and watch my last ones if you want.